right, y'all, so we're back. We're gonna be reviewing two super popular Nars foundations. Not really reviewing them because I already reviewed one of them, but we're gonna be comparing them. We have the Nars Soft Matte Foundation, which is super popular right now. This has been a go-to of mine since I got it. And then this is the Nars Natural Radiant Foundation. This is actually my first time trying this. I had never purchased this before, but I wanted to compare them because you guys liked it so much when I compared the Soft Matte and the Natural Radiant Concealer. So I figured I would compare the foundations as well. These are around the same price, give or take. They both have an expiration of 24 months. For the Soft Matte, you get 1.5 fluid ounces, and how many you get in here? In this, you get 1 ounce. For packaging, as you can see, like, they're very different. This is like a squeezy bottle, and it has this like silicone type of finish on the bottle. This is a glass bottle. You have to be a lot more careful with these. For like the opening, you have like, you just squeeze this out onto your hands. And then for the Natural Radiant, she actually has a pump. This is the Natural Radiant. I already have it swatched right here on my cheek. And the shade that I bought both of these in is New Caledonia. I'm just gonna take a little bit of the Radiant Creamy and place it right next to the Natural Radiant. And the reason why I'm doing this is because sometimes you can buy foundations and they can be from the same brand but be different formulations, and you might need to go a shade up or a shade down, depending on the foundation. And I'm gonna let that dry down for a little bit before I compare them. But just looking at those two right next to each other, they're the exact same shade. So there's no difference as far as like colors. I would say, like, if you wear New Caledonia and Soft Matte, you can pretty much go with New Caledonia and the Natural Radiant, or yeah, the Natural Radiant Foundation too. So the colors are the same. Both of these are full coverage foundations. This side of my face is gonna be Soft Matte, and then this side is gonna be Natural Radiant. So I'm gonna start with the Natural Radiant. I'm gonna just pump out one pump. I think that's about all I need for one side of my face. And I'm gonna just dot this all over. This foundation is a little bit more like watery in consistency, and when I have foundations like that, I like to use a sponge to blend them out. So that is the Radiant side of my face. Now I'm gonna go in with the Soft Matte. What I will say is the consistency is different, and I'll show you guys. So that is the Soft Matte I have. And then this is the Natural Radiant. You see how it's like running it down my hand versus the Soft Matte. Like, she's moving a little bit. The homegirl over here, she's Speed Racer. The Soft Matte, I feel like she's a little bit thicker of a foundation, and when I get foundations like that, I like to use a brush to blend them out. And she does kind of start to dry down, so I feel like you have to work with her a little bit more quickly than you do the Natural Radiant, because she is a matte foundation. She does dry down a lot quicker, and she will kind of get stuck in place and won't budge if you don't move. Alright, y'all, this is my finished look. I actually was able to finish my look using two different foundations. So this side has Soft Matte, this side has Natural Radiant. For these, this is really about the finish of them. You get around the same amount of products, you get like for the same price. I mean, the only other like thing that's really different about them is like their packaging, but other than that, it's really the finish. And I feel like you can tell this side is a little bit more glowier versus this side, which is a little bit more matte, but I kind of evened it out with setting powder and everything like that. I just feel like if you're trying to have something that you can wear for a long period of time, if you have oily skin, the matte is probably the way to go versus the Radiant. You're gonna see a lot of shine peeking through real quick. because it's meant to be glowy, radiant, shiny, that girl. That's what she's meant to be. But I hope this was helpful. I know we really enjoyed the comparison for the Nars concealer, so I thought I would compare these two super popular Nars foundations. And if there are any other products that you guys want me to review like this, whatever it is, drop a comment below and let me know. I am going to keep doing this series. I actually have another high-end foundation that I'm about to compare like this. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, please make sure you subscribe, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram. My name is @Niara Alexis, and I will see you guys next time.